The Municipality of Murraysville reorganizational meeting, January 3rd, 2023, will please come to order. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May we please have roll call, please.
Mr. Spadaro?
Here.
Mr. Dice?
Here.
Mr. McKenna?
Here.
Dr. Lee Corns?
Here.
Mr. Stepanovich?
Here.
Mr. Lemak?
Here.
Mrs. Ling?
Here.
Mayor Sinan?
Here. Our next order of business is the election of council officers, which is president and vice president. For the election of officers, it has been council's practice to make use of the procedure for voting on appointments to vacancies. The reference is Code Section 313. Nominations shall be accepted from any council member. No nomination shall require a second. When all nominations have been made, I will declare the nominations closed. Roll call vote shall be taken, and each council member shall state name of for whom vote is cast. 4 affirmative votes are required. At this time, I will open the nominations for president of council.
I'd like to nominate Dane Dice for president of council.
Okay, we have a nomination for Dane Dice. Do we have any other nominations? Going once. We have any other nominations? Going twice. I'll ask that the roll call be taken for the vote for Dane Dice for president.
Mr. Spadaro?
Yes.
Mr. Dice?
Yes.
Mr. McKenna?
Yes.
Dr. Lee Corns?
Yes.
Carl Stepanovich?
Yes.
Mr. Lemak?
Yes.
Mrs. Ling?
Yes.
Obviously, 7-0, Dane Dice will be council member for the year 2023. President, I should say, council president. Election of vice president of council. I would open the nominations for vice president of council.
I'd like to nominate Tony Spadaro for the position of vice president of council.
Tony Spadaro has been nominated for vice president of council. Are there any other nominations for vice president of council? One more time. Are there any other nominations for vice president of council? Okay, nominations will then be closed, and I'll ask that a roll call be taken, please.
Mr. Spadaro?
Yes.
Mr. Dice?
Yes.
Mr. McKenna?
Yes.
Dr. Lee Corns?
Yes.
Mr. Stepanovich?
Yes.
Mr. Lemak?
Yes.
Mrs. Ling?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Spadaro will serve as vice president of council for the year 2023, and my job is over for the evening. Mr. Dice will now take over my duty.
Good job, Chair.
Here's your gavel back. Thanks. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay. Firstly, I would just like to thank everyone for electing me president again. I really appreciate it, and I'll keep working hard and won't let anybody down. With that being said, I would now ask if there are any unlisted amendments.
We have no unlisted this evening.
Okay, that brings us to our consent calendar items. We just have the minutes this evening. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes?
Second the motion.
Thank you, Tony and Carl. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. That brings us to citizens' comments. Verdale, you don't have to get up. Is there anyone who would like to give citizens' comment? Okay. There is no citizens' comment, and that brings us to comments by the mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Dice. I have just a few this evening. Wait till we get them rolling up there so at least the folks at home can see it. The Murraysville Recreation Hot Chocolate Hikes, date Friday, January the 6th, at Roberts Trailhead, Murraysville Visitors Center, time 2 p.m. Join the recreation for some fun 2 to 3 mile hikes over the winter. These are wooded hikes with some slopes and may require stepping over fallen trees. Please dress for the weather and plan for the terrain. More info at murraysvilleparecreation.com or 724-327-2100, extension 131. Next is Christmas tree recycling. Western Cleanways and Recycling encourages everyone to recycle their live Christmas trees by taking it to one of the many drop-off sites located throughout Westmoreland County. There is no cost to recycle your Christmas tree. However, the Murraysville Export Rotary collect donations to fund their own project at the site they host. All locations require that trees are completely bare of all decorations and lights when dropped off. This includes any tree bags or wrappings to transport the tree to the drop-off site. Murraysville donations accepted at the Windstream parking lot near Giant Eagle, again hosted by Murraysville Export Rotary Club, January 7th and 14th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Lastly is Yoga with Carol Hunsick. Hunsick is a certified yoga instructor. Yoga for Recovery, Wednesday, January 4th to the 25th. Fee $13 per class. Drop-in only, no pre-registration required. Gentle Yoga, Mondays, February 6th to the 27th. Again, $13 per class. Drop-in only, no pre-registration. Center, and the time is from 6 to 7 p.m. And Mr. President, that concludes my announcements for this evening.
All right, thank you, Mayor. That brings us to comments by the Chief Administrator.
No comments for this evening.
Okay, thank you. That brings us to our next agenda item, which is making appointments to boards and commissions. I'd note that these are all reappointments of sitting board members. So what I'm going to propose is that for this item number 11, we would simply do it as a joint motion for everyone listed. So please, everyone, take a look. If you have any issues, if you want to vote no, just let me know now, and I'll break out that specific item so you can vote no. But if there are no issues, we'll just do this via consent calendar items. Okay, hearing no objections to item number 11, can I please have a motion for all of the items in agenda item 11, 1 through 9?
I'd like to make a motion to appoint to the boards and commissions all of the appointments listed in items 1 through 9.
Second the motion.
Okay. With that being said, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, the ayes have it. Thank you to everyone who volunteers on our boards and commissions. That brings us to the mayor's appointments. Mayor, would you like to read your appointments?
Sure, I will read them at this time. For Chief Administrator and Municipal Secretary, it's Michael Nestico. Director of Finance and Taxation / Treasurer, J.C. Milchak. Assistant Treasurer, Michael Nestico. Director of Public Works and Parks, Bill Piano. Director of Community Development, James Morrison. Director of Recreation, Carly Green. And Chief of Police, Thomas Seafeld.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Now, we don't vote on the mayor's appointments. We simply confirm them via item 13. Again, 13 mirrors item number 12. We're simply confirming the mayor's appointments. So with that being said, can I have a motion for 13? I would note that's 13A, excuse me.
I'd like to make a motion to confirm the mayor's appointments in item 13A.
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, the ayes have it. Thank you, everyone. That brings us to item B, and these are council's appointments. And these would be numbers 1 through 13. So I would ask again, review. If there's any issues, let me know. We'll break it out. Okay, hearing none, can I have a motion for B?
Make a motion to appoint items 1 through 13 in 13B. Council.
Second.
Thank you, Jamie and Jamie. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the ayes have it. Thank you. And I would just note that that appointment confirms Wes and Adam Long as the new solicitors for Murraysville. Very happy to have you guys aboard. Would you like to say a few words? Or?
On behalf of Adam and I. You doing the microphone, Wes?
Yeah, Wes. Microphone. Sorry. Huh? Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You could have your seat, too, if you'd like.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. behalf of Adam and I, we would like to thank members of council for the vote of confidence and the appointment of us and our law firm of Long and Long as the solicitors for the municipality of Murraysville. I can assure you that we will endeavor to work hard and discharge our duties and obligations with fidelity and loyalty to the municipality, its citizens, and members of this governing body. It's going to be new. Mr. Quadropoulos having served for 46 years. I wasn't practicing law 46 years ago. I'm only 43. But thanks for the opportunity, everybody, and we look forward to a good relationship going forward. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Wes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Over here. It's got this. Okay.
Oh, man, I blew it. Okay, everyone, that brings us to item C, which is to establish our meeting dates and times. Right now, we're proposing to keep it at the first and third Wednesdays at 7 p.m., although we're going to note that our next meeting in January will be January 18th at 7 p.m. But with that being said, any objections to leaving dates and times as they are now?
No objections.
Could I have a motion, please?
I'd like to make a motion to establish the council meeting dates and times as the current practice, which is 7 p.m. for the regular meetings on the first and third Wednesdays of each month, and public hearings being at 7 p.m. with a regular voting meeting immediately following the public hearings.
Second.
Thank you, Jason and Jamie. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, item C passes. That brings us to item D. Can I have a motion, please?
Make a motion to designate our official depository as Dollar Bank, First Commonwealth Bank, First Summit Bank, PLGIT, PNC Bank, S&T Bank, and Standard Bank.
Second.
Let's go Jamie and Jamie. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item D passes. That brings us to E. Can I have a motion for item E?
Motion to reaffirm bank account resolutions.
Second.
Thank you, Carl and Tony. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you, everyone. That brings us lastly to reaffirming the bonding of officials. Can I have a motion, please?
Make a motion to reaffirm bonding of officials. The Director of Finance and Taxation Treasurer, $750,000. The Mayor, $100,000. Tax Collector, bonded by Westmoreland County Policy for Real Estate Taxes, bonded by the Municipality of Murraysville for Act 511, $850,000. The Chief Administrator, $250,000. President of Council, $100,000. And all other council members and municipal employees, a blanket bond of $50,000.
Second.
Thank you, Mac and Tony. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, item F passes. Mr. Nestico, we have nothing under administration, correct?
That's correct.
No executive session.
And this evening,
Any old business from anyone? Any new business? I'm going to say there's no other business, so just one more motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Okay,
Job, Dean.
very good.